We'd be in the Halloween. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice. Took me a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cute.
I got these last year.
Oh, really?
I have new ones for this year.
Oh.
Break those out later.
Oh, gotcha. Well, in the Halloween spirit, did you see what new movie's about to become a horror movie?
What movie?
Just in time? Do you know?
I know what movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, Barbie's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, just making sure.
The Grinch.
The what?
The Grinch. Oh, you really didn't hear? That's crazy. The Grinch is going to be a horror movie.
What's The Grinch?
The Grinch That Stole Christmas. He's kind of like, what's his name? The guy from Always Sunny.
Frank?
No. Not Dennis. He's like a green version of Dennis.
He's sexy?
Yeah, but emotional, angry, and disturbed.
Shrek?
I'm surprised that hasn't happened. Although they're rebooting it, but that's pretty crazy.
What are you talking about? What's The Grinch?
The Grinch. I don't know where you want me to go with that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
The fuck's a Grinch?
Grinch, Grinch. The Christmas movie. For sure you know.
All right.
Okay.
You're not going to give me, like, background? I don't know. I haven't seen The Grinch.
100% you have. I don't even know what's a bit and what's not. I'd be blown away.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This, our child, I don't know.
It's a scary movie?
Yeah. Yeah, so the
Like
whole...
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
What's that? Nightmare Before Christmas.
With the tall guy, the tall skeleton?
The skeleton?
Yeah.
I never understood how that was... Oh, because he wanted to be like Santa.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I don't like that movie very much.
It's all right.
Did you say sorry or it's all
I
right?
said it's all right. You don't have to like it.
Oh.
Wasn't made for you.
Yeah, I guess not. No.
Wasn't a love letter to Joshua.
That would be pretty cool, though.
If someone made a movie for you.
Yeah.
Imagine Maddie made a movie. No, she does not seem like a creative person.
She's not. She's not very...
No, she's not very creative.
No.
She's not very loving.
No.
She's not very maternal.
No. I'm the creative one.
I wouldn't even call it that.
Yeah.
I would just call it open-ended.
But so do you remember this song by the Plain White Tees, Hey There Delilah?
Yeah.
Like, imagine being Delilah.
Do you know that was actually about him stalking someone?
No.
Yes, it's actually like a really creepy fucking story.
Wow, what a terrible look.
Yeah, like...
Well, I guess when you break it down of him, like...
I've cried to that song before.
I haven't cried to it. Every time I hear it, I think of iCarly, so it's not very...
I know, you see... No, yeah. That's a sad song to me.
It's very... Well, yeah, it's a sad song, but it's...
1,000 miles seems pretty far.
But they've got trains...
But they've got planes,
trains and cars.
I'd walk to you if I had no other way.
Yeah.
Delilah, I can promise you.
We'll find another way.
Nope.
We'll find another day.
Nope.
There's another way.
No, not even close.
Huh. Trains and cars. No. I'm really wrapped in another way.
There's a part like that.
Yeah. What was the last line I said? That was right?
They've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way.
I'd walk 1,000 miles. No, that's another song.
That's another line.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you lost it. I'm not giving it to you.
That's okay.
You have to earn it.
I don't know where I was going with it anyway. Oh, how Delilah. The song was made about like this girl.
Yes. Who he was.
Well, I didn't know she was being stalked. My whole thought, that was a real emphasis, that there's this girl who's clear, like obviously they're not together. Clearly, since he's stalked her.
No, well, in the song you think they're together if you don't know the backstory.
No, when I hear the song,
It's
I think
a very sweet gesture.
No, when I hear the song, my interpretation of it is they were together, they're not now,
No,
but
it's
they
long
hope
distance.
one day they will be.
It's long distance. They're still together.
Oh, that's not ever how I took the song.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Promise you that by the time that we are through, the world will never ever be the same.
Yeah.
And then he also talks about how one day he'll make all that money with his guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's because she's. I
It's
don't
a
know.
cute
I don't know
song.
if I'm putting my situation into the song or if I'm just remembering it.
So
how
you're
he's
just
singing
making
it.
up his.
I might be making.
I felt like I've heard him talk about the song, and that's not the backstory I got. But again, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, I was stalking her,"
Yeah, no, I'm
because
pretty
the
sure.
backstory that I heard was that he was, this was a friend of his that he really liked, but she had a boyfriend, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm still gonna make this song about her." And her name's not Delilah, but it's something along those lines. But I always thought it must be awkward for like the boyfriend, of said Delilah, to be like, oh, like, because that song was popping for a while.
I like this song.
And like, even if you're not, I assume Delilah and that guy at the time aren't together anymore. So like every once in a
the
while,
plain white tee guy still with Delilah? That's one of the top.
yes, plain white tee guy.
Okay, you're right. Delilah was actually in a relationship with someone else when she met the singer, and she was never interested in Tom romantically.
See, boom. It is still then kind of creepy for her to be like, no, honey, like, I'm not interested in him. Like, I don't care about his money, his music. I don't care. And then he's
he
like,
pops off like that.
well,
He's on iCarly.
but then he's like, hey, Delilah, here's a song. And she's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I'm not into you.
That's sad. That's tragically sad.
It's very creepy, depending on which way you look at it. Like, if you look at it from his point of view, you're like, that's so sad. That's so romantic. But then if you look at it from her end, like you said, like, it's kind of creepy.
Hey there, Delilah. Don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to this voice. It's my disguise. I feel like that's a little creepy.
Disguise is a very
That's not a
creepy
word you want to use.
No, I don't like this word. Disguise is never used well unless you're a superhero.
And this is this line. I've always liked this line, but now I'm like, they don't. Hold on, I'm just gonna read it. Hey there, Delilah. I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl. Someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. She never had feelings for him.
Yeah.
She doesn't know she has a future with him.
Yeah.
He's manifesting
we knew we'd have
this life together. My word is good.
It's definitely a move like I would have done when I was younger, though.
If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it all. Maybe that means if no one can have him, or if he can't
if
have
no one can have him, if he's like, no one can have me, no.
If he can't have her, he's gonna he's gonna he's gonna take her breath away. Maybe that's what that means. Maybe this is a threat. Maybe the song isn't like lovey-dovey at all. It's an open-ended threat of him just like, Delilah, if I'm not with you, no one's with you, and I'm going to prison.
I guess though, when you look at like all love songs, like they get kind of like they're kind of creepy in a sense when you like if you read into it a lot. Plus, I don't know, but so my point is like the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I love that movie.
I do too, but so this is actually I guess kind of the opposite.
No, hold on. Mia Kunis is in that movie.
Yeah.
Did you just watch the new Netflix movie she's in?
Yeah, yeah.
You did watch it?
Yeah.
That was wild.
It's a very aggressive movie for sure.
She is an unreliable narrator. So we have no idea if she actually was part of the school shooting or not.
She wasn't.
She's unreliable. She's telling you the story, so you don't know if she is or not.
I don't know. I took it as she wasn't.
I think you just watched it without putting any thought into it, though.
I mean, I watched it pretty late at night.
It was very good.
It's really good. I think it
was very strong.
It puts a good
emotionally. It had the same effect like even the Dahmer show had on me. Like it made me uncomfortable. Watch like the scene where she was like, it was like, oh, this is intense because she's like 12.
What's it called?
How it ends, where she just like yells at that chick. It's like, dude, that's a little fucking aggressive. Maybe you.
No, that's the move. I like it.
No, but like that aggressiveness.
What would you want?
How did I want it to end?
No, what would you?
Her going to court, and then like getting this guy put in jail, even though he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, I'm on TV shows. Luckiest Girl Alive.
Yeah.
There is a big trigger warning. I did see a lot of people post like, "What the heck, Netflix? You didn't say," because there's some very triggering things with the R word. There's a shooting. It's pretty aggressive.
I was not expecting it at all.
No, you definitely don't think that's what it's about.
I just watched it because it was #1 trending.
I only watched it because Maddie watched it, and she was like, "It's really good."
Was it really good?
It wasn't bad. No, it was more like the performance, and then like the shock value of things. You were like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Because I mean, never mind. I'm not even gonna spoil things because it is new. But, yeah. But my point before forgetting Sarah Marshall, it's the opposite end of a love song. We're like,
it's the end of the song.
Well, someone wrote that movie out of like such frustration, not frustration, but like such like, I'm gonna prove my damn dirty ex-wife I'm over her.
I don't think so.
Or girlfriend. Yeah, you don't write a movie like that without having heartache.
No, I think that's just someone writing.
I don't think so.
Movie.
I don't.
I'm sure some of that experience has come from real life, but I don't think he was like, oh, I remember that time I flew to Hawaii and fucking Russell Brand was fucking my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna write about that.
No, I think it's it's an embellished version of like a breakup and then getting over them.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't think so.
I do. Although I think that was Judd Apatow. It's one of Judd Apatow movies, and that's the Knocked Up.
Mm-hmm. Jonah Hill's in it too.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, forgetting Sarah Marshall, Knocked Up, and This Is 40 are supposed to be like within a twined universe. Well, that's what they say, but Jonah Hill is in both of those.
He's not in This Is 40.
I know, he's in the Knocked Up as one of the friends. That's why I was always like, no. Because
he could be the same character.
Yeah. But I never knew that Knocked Up and This Is 40 were intertwined. I remember...
They are?
Yeah. Me and Maddie watched it. And she was like, oh, yeah, I love this movie. I go, yeah, me too. And she goes, it's just really cool how like they kind of made a universe out of it. And I go, what are you talking about? And she goes, with the other one.
How is it tied together?
Because This Is 40, the parents...
Paul
Rudd and, yes, the other lady.
Leslie.
Nope. I was going to say nope. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
Leslie Mann.
Yeah, sure. They're the sister and the husband from Knocked Up.
Are they?
Yeah. 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 So the whole thing is they wanted a sequel of Knocked Up, but they didn't want to follow Seth Rogen and the other woman because they were also like a lot more popular because they wanted to focus on the older ones. And the whole issue with it is like they're not at the sister or brother, whatever's birthday. And they were originally written into it, but they were like, oh, we think their names are too popular. It takes away, and their story is too big from the first movie. They thought it would take away from the movie they were trying to create there, so they didn't have them in the movie, but they're the same characters. Yeah. Maddie really threw that in my face for a while. I didn't realize it was the same. Yeah, I didn't either. Maddie really threw it in my face when we realized this. What movie's
good? What's that movie where Adam Sandler has cancer?
Funny People. I love that movie.
Leslie Mann's in that movie too.
Yeah.
And Seth Rogen.
And Jonah Hill. Aziz Ansari. No, yeah, Aziz Ansari's in it. That's a really funny. That's a really good movie because that's
so sad though.
That's like
50-50 too.
That's a movie that like you don't realize is gonna make you very emotional. Like you just see it and you're like, all right, Adam Sandler. Oh, he's a comedian and he's sick. Like okay, cool.
Adam Sandler. Oh, what was the other movie he just Hustle on Netflix? You watch that?
Yeah,
that was good too.
I think his resume right now for acting
so much better.
Like people used to just have to say like, oh, he's just like He's not his niche within the movies he creates, and like Precious Gems,
Uncut Gems.
Uncut. I fucking just did that.
I was just about to say, and I was like, I knew you were gonna fuck it up as soon as you started going there.
Oh, that sucks.
Uncut Gems. I just corrected the shit out of it.
Oh, that sucks. There's
Precious Gems.
There is no movie that gives me like gave me such anxiety than watching that.
It was very good, and he does so well.
I honestly thought I was gonna throw up in the movie theater. Like I
Mhm.
was so. It was the first movie where like they're like, oh, I was on the edge of my seat.
actually
I was
suspenseful.
genuinely like
What's gonna happen?
I was so tense the
Because
entire time.
some shit's gonna happen to this guy.
Every time. And
But you just don't know who it's gonna be.
it was the perfect. If you haven't seen it, get the fuck over it. I'm gonna spoil it.
Spoiler warning, because I do want to talk about the ending.
Because like there's no like you're such anxiety the entire time, and they do such an awesome job of like he wins the bet, and those dudes are like
As soon as
finally
as things get bright for him, everything's good.
Boom. That's when you unwind. Like that, I've never felt such relief in that moment. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they like got it. This is amazing.
Because he has the girl, then he has the money, he has the shop,
and it all worked. It all worked. These guys are gonna get their money. Like, I told you.
I told you. Like that's we can't.
And then, and then just
you're like second.
And then it just like, it's a jerk. Oh man, no. There's few movies that like make me really like feel intense emotions like that. That movie was aggressive. Very intense.
And it's like realistic. That could happen to anybody.
Oh yeah.
Obviously not everyone owns a pawn shop, but like that's you could walk past a guy like that and not know that's going to happen to him.
Any mom and pop shop, like you can just get dealt into, you can rope yourself into like such sketchy people into your life. And like he was gambling in the but like
that's not illegal.
But like, he was still like he's friends with a bunch of those guys, so like you don't
and he's like
expect his employees to kill him and then rob you.
And he's like not a regular ass dude, but like he has a family. He has kids. He's cheating on his wife.
That's what
he has a girlfriend.
That's what I like also that they didn't like dive into.
They made him a bad guy too.
Yeah, well, you don't see what the girlfriend find out. You don't see his family find out. You don't see the guys get away. If they get caught, you just are left to like that's how it ends. They're robbing his store. You don't know. Oh, that's good. That was a good movie. So what scary movie do you think you'd survive in? What's one where you're like, I think I'd have a chance, and what's one you're like, I would go so quick?
I think I could survive The Grudge.
That's the one where she's
crawling out of the TV doing back?
That's not the if you watch this in 7 days you die. What's The Ring?
I think it's the same. It's the same thing.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's the same movie.
It's the same like watch his tape.
I think that's her name, The Grudge, and then
The Ring. I don't think so. I think those are two different things.
I don't think so.
All right.
I've always remembered them as the same thing.
Well, see, I feel very. How would you even? The only way to survive that movie is to put all the pieces together.
Yeah,
You think you'd?
I'm good at puzzles.
You think you'd figure out that this girl was murdered in a well? You'd find the well and seal it.
I think to prove this, you need to make like a 7-step treasure
That's
hunt for me, and I'll do it.
That'd be fun.
Within 7 days. I think this is a great idea, actually.
What a creative concept, but also like really scary.
Yeah. Like
that's enough time.
It's almost like it's supposed to be scary.
Yeah, but like it's long. Like
you're so dumb.
But you watch like Halloween, and you're like, yeah, like that's fear of like an intruder. Like nothing you can do. He's too strong. That's like, you watch this, you go through the emotions of think it's a joke, and then you fucking die.
And then like 3 days later, you're like, I wonder if I'm actually
or you believe it, or it's stuck in your head a little bit, and you're like, huh, weird. I wonder. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's weird. And then you're just like with the emotions for days of like, oh my god, this is gonna happen. It's not like they cut it short, and he's like, I'll do it before the weekend.
Yeah. I wonder what I would die. I would not survive Nightmare on Elm Street.
That is tough. No, definitely not you, because you nap all the time.
I nap at least once a day.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah, it's annoying. All you hear is your alarms. It's the most annoying thing.
I sleep through them.
Yeah, I know.
They won't wake me up. It's really the most unfortunate thing. Like, of all things I need to be good at, it's waking up.
I think I'd rather be good at falling asleep, though. Like, I think...
No, because I would abuse that power.
You're not good at falling asleep.
I'm great at falling asleep.
You
Then
just.
why do you think I nap so much?
You just said you would abuse it.
And I do.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's a problem. It's become a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you I was late to work the other day?
Mm-mm.
Or no, I was early
yeah.
to work. I was early to work.
Yeah.
And I was specifically 3 hours early to work.
Mm.
What did I do? I went to the conference room and napped
Hmm.
for an hour.
Mm.
Just fell asleep right in the chair.
That's pretty tough. You know that like feeling when you take a nap on like the couch, you fall asleep for like an hour, hour and 45, and then you wake up, but it's like you fell asleep at that time where like
You can't.
it's
go
daytime,
right,
you wake up and it's night and it's silent, so you think like, okay,
It's middle of the night.
and it's like the 10 seconds of like, where am I? What day is it? What time is it? Where's everyone? What just happened? I love that though. That like rush of anxiety.
I haven't
and like
had that since like high school though.
I haven't had it in I think like a year, but like when it happens, I don't nap often, so that's why.
I nap,
but
well, like my naps are like an hour. It's like 20 minutes to an hour.
that's 20 minutes to an hour, a lot more than I do.
Yeah, but I need it. I need it to function.
All right.
I'm literally like a child, or not
Yeah,
a
I
child,
guess
a
so.
baby,
Yeah, I guess so.
or a cat,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a dog.
Mm.
I don't know. Something that sleeps
That's
a lot,
tough.
like
Sloth.
an old man.
A
I don't know.
sloth. I think
Sloth?
sloths like life sleeping is more than like they're living or something.
So they die when they sleep.
No, but they're like they sleep more than they like do
Then they
live
do.
than the times they're awake. Like their
Right.
sleep period. I don't know.
They
whatever.
sleep more than they're awake.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
I don't know. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street would definitely be a tough one, just because
hmm.
I would. The problem wouldn't be trying to survive the dream. It would be me saying, "I'm not even tired, but I'm gonna risk it to like."
Get the biscuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah.
For like,
Yeah.
dying is worth the outcomes of the nap.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like the trade-off, it's there.
No, it seems though contradicting about that movie is like if you're in a dream, like, do you really feel it? Like, I've
I don't care.
fallen, gotten hit. But what I'm saying is like, it almost sounds like that might be the least painful way to die.
And that maybe that's why I want to.
It's not a bad way. Yeah, I think I'd survive real easy in Child's Play. Chucky.
I don't think so.
It seems like the easiest.
I don't think so.
He's that tall, and all you got to do is just like put him in something.
No, I don't think so.
He can't jump. He can't run that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, you can.
With what?
There's like a million of them. There's a million.
No. We're not talking about like the show.
No, it's not the show. It's the new movie.
I'm not the new movie. Just the classic version.
Just Chucky 1, Child's Play 1.
Yeah, where he's this psychopath is just somehow put into a doll.
I don't think you. I think you would not understand what's going on. I think you'd be like, "That's crazy," and then you.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, that's the thing is he never just like looks at you. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you," and then he kills you. He sneaks up on you. He's a little sneaky booger.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as you saying The Grudge. Like that means you'd have to take it serious right away. You don't know it's serious. There you go.
Yeah, but the Grudge
No.
doesn't sneak up on you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Chucky
it does in
sneaks
7 days.
Dude, what if Chucky climbs behind that couch right now with like a piano wire and just goes whoosh?
I'd already know he's coming.
No, you wouldn't. Did you buy a Good Boy doll?
Yeah,
Where?
it's put in a box. I don't see. I already survived. I already knew. I got ahead of it.
It's a. Could you get out of a dog cage if you wanted to?
Yeah.
So could he.
He doesn't have the act. When you actually break down a doll, though, these fingers don't move.
Your fingers don't move either. They're too fat. They could not undo a kennel.
Easy.
No, they
Easy
couldn't.
work.
Your fingers wouldn't fit through the bars.
I'd easily do it.
I'd
be able to
think
kick
Chucky
my
could
way
do
out.
it I think Chucky could get out of
No.
a dog cage in half the time you could.
You're extremely giving too much credit to what a doll actually could. That's like saying that like this would like be able to function like a normal person.
With magic, he could.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
And then like all you need to do is saw off the legs and arms. There you go.
And then he bites you.
As a carrot,
Yes.
he's laying down. He can't move.
He's gonna get
All
you.
his head can do is that. He's not moving.
All right. What do we say? I think Chucky would fucking take
No.
you to the mill.
I don't think so.
Chucky would bend you over the barrel and show you the 50 states.
What would I not live in?
Yeah, all of them.
I know. I don't like when you actually break it down.
You're
like,
not, because if you're in a horror movie, you're not a winner. You're gonna die in any horror movie you're in.
No, I thought about this in the shower when I was thinking about the question. Like, especially in like we talked about it, Jeepers Creepers. Like everyone, like if I was in the bus situation, everyone thinks like, oh, like I won't. I'd fight. I'd save everybody. Like I'm definitely one of those dudes when like everyone was running in the field. I'd definitely knock someone over. Like I'm not trying to save you. Fight or flight. I'm fighting for you to go first. Not me.
What about like a movie that's like kind of scary, but it's not scary? Like it's a normal ass guy killing people. Like I don't know.
The Purge. I think
like
the
Purge is probably the easiest movie to survive. Because think about it, like
yeah.
you could
Oh, I thought you were just asking what movie.
Like you could just go climb a tree in the middle of nowhere, and no one would know you're there.
I thought you were asking what movie do you think is scary? Isn't scary, but could be.
Is scary.
I think they went about it just the first one.
The rest fucking suck.
I think the first one was like a missed opportunity.
You could have elaborated on.
They could have made that just a more elaborate version of Strangers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like the Strangers, the things.
The Purge is a concept.
Yeah, I understand, but like the creepiness of Strangers could have been in that.
Yeah.
Because like in Strangers, I think they did the same thing. The Strangers girls were pushing each other on a swing or like playing on the.
Yeah, they did do that.
But in the Purge, those girls did it too, and you're just like, I saw that and I said, this took me out of it. Like I'm not seeing that as fearful, especially when it's like.
No, because you have to
these
remember.
People had this house set up. Like you could have done a lot with that, and like instead it was just like they killed the power. Now we're in the dark, and then they're here. I liked it.
But no, I think like instead of making like the first Purge and the last Purge and Purge Forever and all that BS, like why not do one of like not a rich family with the cement walls. Do like a very low income family in Missouri who lives on a farm and they just got to run around their land with shotguns and kill all these people coming to get them. Like, I don't know.
I think there was a lot of cool avenues they could have done it. I get the rich one, like that made sense. And I did they ended up doing it with the rest of the series of like the world.
Yeah.
I like that it was like a single family, like that's what you saw.
Yeah.
But
I think there's too much going on when you're like trying to intertwine all these stories.
They were trying to do too much, like make like this is why the family had it coming. This is the like just make it some strangers targeted you guys for this random reason. Yeah. Like the homeless guy get into their house or like they were chasing him. It makes sense now I think about it, like they're chasing him down. The kids saved him, so now they're targeting you. Mm-hmm. But like that takes away that is the purpose. Now we know the purpose. It's scary when there is no purpose. That's why the Strangers is so scary. Because
I'd like to see one in like a cul-de-sac like this.
Yeah.
Just like oh, dude, we would get torched in a minute.
And I think it makes it more scary if it was like a cul-de-sac like this.
Because everyone
because then it creates makes it scarier of not even that is knowing like part of Strangers is no one's around.
Yeah.
It's just you and them. Where this is like if you're dying, you're like, why aren't my neighbors calling? Why aren't they trying to help? Like that's like the society of like it's not happening to me, so I don't see it. Mm-hmm. Like that's way worse.
But that's kind of like what happens at the end of the regular purges. All those people come over, but it's not to save them. It's they want to be the one to put the knife in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like this would be because I feel like there's just something so eerie about like middle class people killing each other instead of rich people killing each other because it's more relatable, I guess.
Yeah. You'd see a lot more like grudges happen.
Yeah, like you have a nicer lawn than me, Tom. Pop.
Yeah, I mean, think about like
your dog shit on my lawn for the last time. Pop.
Yeah. Although it goes into one of my other thoughts is like if I was a horror villain, like what weapon would I use? I guess like
easy. Lawnmower.
That's you have to like really
I had the thought of mowing lawn and I hear is that a lawnmower? But I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You really have to like prep that though.
Yeah.
Like you have to catch them and then do it.
Yeah, probably not.
Because you want them alive, like you want the reaction. I think that's like
You
the
want the-
whole. Yeah, that's the whole thing of it. That's the whole thing. Like, you don't want to kill someone in their like even Freddy kills them in their sleep, but like in the dream they're awake. Like no one wants to kill someone who's just like. It's part of the reaction. Yeah, you need the reaction. That's what makes it scary.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you later. Yeah.
What would I use?
Trident.
It's cool.
That would be, imagine just like running for your life and a trident just comes through your chest. Like you can't be mad at that. That's badass.
It's not quick. And I think you're doing the like above the head, and I think you need like a catch line or phrase. Like you can't just be like you got to have something cool of like you're reckoning or something. Something cool.
I don't know. I think it would have to be pun. Like
I'm not trying to. I wouldn't want to be
swordfish.
I wouldn't want to be funny.
Yeah, you would.
No. I'd want to be like scary or ominous. I'd probably wear makeup though too. I think I'd really want like
You'd be
look.
Makeup guy, not a mask guy.
No, I don't like I mean, a mask would be cool, but I'm so picky. Like, I think makeup's just a better way to go. I'm so like expressional though, so like, I think I'd really focus on it, and I'd really put myself into a character too.
See, I think like perfect horror, like if I would want my character to be someone like not like Scream where you have like the whole get up, something normal where it's like, dude, that dude walked off the street into my house and just slaughtered everybody. Yeah. And then he just walks back out and he's good. Like I don't want a jumpsuit. I don't want a costume. Like who is one of those? Even like the Strangers, when he has the bag off his head, he's just wearing like
a suit.
He's
yeah, they're wearing a suit. Is the bag too much for you?
The bag. Well, there's something about that like makes
yeah.
Like, hey, I'm taking the bag off. Now I'm going to church.
Yeah, but it just is unrealistic. Yeah. Like that thing shifts around so much, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But
unless he got it tucked under like Cam Newton with like the Gatorade.
I think there's a difference.
It's like tucked under.
It's just Cam. I think there's two sides. Like, I think if I was an actor or I was like creating something, I'd want a mask. Like, I think just
no, because you want your face.
The face. Well,
you want.
If I'm creating something, if I'm creating something, if I'm an actor, I don't know, because I think it's cool to be like, oh, that's me.
But isn't like Michael Myers' mask? That's the guy from Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it was originally like a knockoff cheap version.
He did just spray painted it white.
I think if I was being the actor or was actually a psychopath, I'd probably just want my face.
You're both.
Yeah, or that's how you do it. You get a mask of your face, because then the cops come to you and they're like,
"Was it you,
dude? I don't know how to break this to you. Someone's using your face."
It's like you got catfish.
Yeah, like yeah.
I got cat killed.
Yeah. Cat killed.
You got cat killed. That must be embarrassing.
Killed fish.
Fished? No, you're
either one.
Cat killed.
That would be crazy. To like, imagine, like
someone's running around
like
with your
if
face.
I'm tied up, like you know, like the final scene with the unrevealing and the person's always tied and like bloodied and beat up, and it's just like, why? And then you take off your mask and it's your face. I'd just be like.
Or what if someone's killing you and they have your face on?
Like a mask of my face? Yeah. Or they take off the mask and it's me?
Both.
I think if it's my face, I immediately am like, what did I do to you? Because it's obviously someone I know. And then I go, how dumb am I that someone's so mad they want to kill me? If it's take it off and it's me, I'm like, I probably aren't scared anymore. I'm just, like mind blown. And then I'm like, how many theories were I just, was I right about?
This actually goes good into though, is the movie I'm watching this week for Halloween is Us.
Over there. Got a poster.
Oh yeah.
That is, yeah. Me and Maddie's like favorite thing about like favorite
The
ghost stories are doppelganger stuff, and I mean that's what that the
score.
yes, thank you. Of it, the acting, the just
The way like that she moves around, shifts around like in the classroom. You know what I'm talking about? When she's like,
yeah, when it's like showing them both do the ballet and yeah,
oh, it's so creepy.
it's a real good.
Do you know the Sons also? Hey, you saw that? You do? You do?
Yeah,
You're just agreeing with me.
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. Like he's also a split version.
Yeah,
That's why he
split
walked.
when he was younger.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't like get in rhythm when they were singing. They were both out of rhythm. You didn't notice that?
Oh, that's why his like mouth and all that is.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's probably part of it.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So they're in the.
You're
music
saying
and
they're switched.
No, he's like snapping to the song. He's like, "Oh, I love this song," and the mom's like, "No, you're not in the rhythm." And then she starts snapping. She's out of rhythm.
Okay.
And then, you know how he was like, "Go get the baseball bat." He was like, "Where's the baseball bat?" Because he's never been in the house before.
So why is there? What do you mean? There's
Split.
two.
There's two splits. So the mom got switched and the boy got switched years before.
I don't know. I've never heard that. And I've watched like a lot of things deep on it, so that's interesting. I don't know. I'll look for it.
You probably just never really cared for it.
No, I
You
did.
probably never understood it.
No, I did.
I can't wait for his next movie. I don't know what it's gonna be, but
Oh, yeah. He's a name where it's like I don't care what it is, I'll go. Like I bought.
I didn't watch Candyman. I didn't watch Candy, but that's not like an original.
Yeah.
So
I didn't either. Yeah, if it's originally and like from him, that's it. Like Nope.
It could be like a. What could it be? It could be. I feel like he would make a good documentary.
I'm sure he would, but I'd rather him just keep going horror.
Yeah.
I think his original brain.
Yeah.
Documentaries like got to stick to some and try and just be creative on how you.
I think he would be awesome at that. Like he just has a doc look to him.
Yeah, with the beard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? Do you think him, or what is Michael Key?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think's like more successful now between the two?
Him.
Peele,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Peele. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
What was the last thing Key was in?
Keel is like he's like just actor. Like he's
Yeah,
just an actor. I mean,
I saw him in something.
I'm sure he writes and like puts himself into stuff, but
I just
like he's
saw
talented,
him.
but I wonder what like those pitch meetings were like between in that like in
They
the
must have
comedy
been like
show.
so like lopsided, like with like.
Well, it makes you think of like what such creative things could have been created like within that
Like just a movie.
just even outside of comedy, because like I've heard like things Keel has done and like put his stamp on, and like he's really talented.
Yeah.
But it's like
Are you updating this calendar?
yeah. This one oh no. Oh yeah, no, it is right. I put it to recording to the day we actually do the recording, so or whatever. I don't know.
You should probably clarify that.
It's okay. No, the movie I watched the other day, and I'm gonna watch again because it was like that cool to me, is Ready or Not. It's like a hide and seek kind of thing. Is like this girl marries into this family, but it's like a board game owning family. So they're like billionaires, and their like whole thing is like they hunt her for the night, and if she survives, she gets to join the family.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a really interesting thing on it, and it wasn't like overly scary, but it was just creepy enough. And
I saw this movie. So it's actually how we were just talking about, like you wake up from a nap and you're like, where am I? I woke up once in the living room and this movie was on, and I never figured out what it was. I wanted to watch it. But from what I saw was this girl is on a plane, she falls asleep, wakes up, and everybody is like dead. Like everyone looks like Tarad.
I know what you're talking about.
And no, because it was like a Hallmark movie, I think. Everyone's dead. And she walks to the end of the plane, she comes back and everyone's gone. She walks back, comes back to the front, and everyone's alive. and like it's just like,
Oh,
and it's still flying.
oh. Well, there's a movie like I guess kind of like that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this thing is taking everyone on the plane, and they don't know what it is and how to stop it and all this, and they're like just running from this thing and all. I don't know, the whole movie, all this anticipation and like each friend getting taken and stuff until like the very end, and it shows that what they were running from was
Time.
from kind of death or whatever, because it shows that the entire plane's the like monoxide or like whatever gas that it like shoots out, the whatever was messed up, so it was just ventilating into the plane, so everyone like died of carbon monoxide or something.
Maybe this is the same movie. Hold on.
And
there's a part where there's smoke everywhere.
yeah, so the main characters were running from
Maybe.
from death taking them into the after, and they hadn't like accepted the death yet, so it was like, you know,
Maybe. You might be right. I'm gonna watch that other Netflix movie that's on like the top 10, the Mr. Harrington's Phone. So we'll see how that is. I don't think it's gonna be as good as the other one, but
probably not.
I don't know. Netflix releases them in like bunches where there'll be like a handful of good things, and then they'll super promote these like all right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they're not the.
So they get you like on this binge where it's like, okay, I just finished this. Now what's the next thing they released?
Yeah, they don't. Well, they. I don't think they put out all of their like things they know are going to be successful right away. Because like,
you don't want it to compete with each other.
well, what I mean is like
imagine
they do that. They
things and then.
Well, they see that. I think that's what they do. Is like if you probably go back and see when they put out Stranger Things, there was probably like 2 or 3 other really good things with it in that chunk time. I think they put like all the really good chunk things together. So then like for a month or 2, everyone's like, oh my God, this Netflix show, this movie, like it's so good, like original. Oh my God. Because that next bunch they put out all together, you immediately are like, oh, let's see what they put up now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as good.
Maybe.
But you still put up with it because you're then the second wave of people who watch that other original stuff. The first, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah, and then they just let it coast for the year, and then they put out the stuff they know will sell. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting way to do business, but that'd be cool. A horror, like
that would be cool.
A movie about
Netflix.
Well, like a corporate thing like that.
I'm surprised they haven't done their like own doc about like
about them.
Yeah,
it would be interesting. They're probably gearing up. I would. I'm sure. Well,
once they put,
unless they got,
unless
they don't have like a good backstory on like the fact of like you're like, oh, that's kind of shady.
Yeah. What if like
when you look at the Blockbuster thing, like towards the, you only think it's cool because like some of the mom and pop shop stuff, like when you actually probably look at it and like some people are like, oh, like fuck them, they're like a massive corporation, like
Jesse Eisenberg in Social Network. He
like
those
when
blonde twins.
Mark, like at the end of it, like you're not
a fan
of him. Yeah,
you're like, well, thanks for making Facebook, but like kind of an asshole.
I love that movie. I like that movie more than I like the network. I was gonna say app, but then I also burped and didn't think app was the right word. But
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy from MySpace, what's his name? Bill? Phil?
Tom.
Still friends with him on MySpace.
MySpace was so cool.
That was the cool. Have a song. Have a fucking.
That was the best. That was the best setup for social media, where it's you planned the background song to play,
they should
like
make
your
a
top
dating
friends,
thing like that, where it's like a picture, like a quote, and then a song plays as soon as you swipe. Like it's not like I know there's one of them that Dean had, where it was like, you see, like you answer like a bunch of random questions and it displays them for different people, and you can like add a song to it, but it doesn't play. That's things you got to connect to so it plays.
Well, that was like
as soon as you play, it's like the city's at war, and then
that's the first song I think of, like kind of in MySpace. It's Halloween Undead, and
I thought about that too.
It's a very that generation time.
That's definitely why that came to mind.
But it's just you can tell like where they put into like the people they want on. Like MySpace was like, yo, I want you to be you. I want you to be creative. Like me, I made this. Like be creative.
Mhm.
Facebook is just like, give me your information.
Yeah. And then MySpace was also like, hey, be friends with Tom.
Yeah, but I mean, I do the same thing.
You would make it so every like you can't. There's
You
not even like an
had to
unad. Every
I'm
time
sure
you go on, you're just
I'm
friends
sure
with Josh
Tom's
again.
the same way. Yeah. I'd kind of be like, but I have to see you for like we have to talk before you can be in it. Like to make an account.
You have to prove that you don't like me.
Yeah, you have to make an account. Yeah, I'd be like say 2 nice things and 1 bad thing because
You have to sandwich it.
I like criticism.
Imagine like, but when you wanted to unfriend someone, you had to like send in like a. Like, you know when you cancel subscriptions, like, why are you canceling?
Mhm.
And it's like the red asterisk, so you have to answer it. Imagine you had to do that, like,
You had to say
why are
it's-
you unfriending this person?
I'm like
he
Planet
posts too much.
Fitness where I make you come to my face and do it. Tell me why. Why don't you want to be friends?
Oh, really?
Go ahead, just spit in my face. No, do it.
Do you like being
I
fat?
dare you. You think I have this hair for a reason?
You don't like purple and yellow?
It's yeah.
I'm not judging you.
Those are 2 good colors. I think so. I think I really like purple.
I know you.
I'm glad purple's not like a like
You are so full of yourself. You made a purple day where you made all of your friends.
that
were
wasn't
purple.
even me. That wasn't
You
me
made
who
all your
did
friends
it.
were purple.
I didn't make everyone.
That's
I wasn't the original person of the idea. I'm not that creative and I didn't scream for attention like that yet.
And you'd walk around with your hair like this and
Yeah.
rolled up purple sleeves.
Yeah.
You
I
look
was-
like the special needs kid from
No.
South Park.
What's the oh my god, I really like this movie, but I can never you remember the older brother from the Naked Brothers band?
The
On
Naked
Nickelode-
Brothers band.
Yeah.
Hold on.
On Nickelodeon.
This.
It's like it's a
No,
show.
this is bring back a memory.
Yeah,
like,
it's supposed to be a show
okay.
about 2 brothers who are like make a band and it like follows them and they're quirky, but it's
I
like
think I know what you're talking about. Yes.
yeah, he's in this movie. Something Love. Fuck. Oh, it's gonna make me
Kevin
so.
Love.
No, hold on. I don't know. I can't remember it, but the whole character, the entire movie, he has to flip his hair and he wears a sweatshirt and he rolls up just one side.
Bruno.
No, it's like a kind of teen lovey movie. It's really cool. Fuck. Oh my god, it makes me so mad. It grinds my gears now.
Lovely Bones.
No, Love. It's something Love.
Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, there it is. Wolf.
Twilight.
Stuck in Love. There it is. Stuck in Love. Oh my god, I love that movie. It's really good. But there you go. That's my Halloween watch. Love.
Hey there, Delilah.
Stuck in Love movie to watch. Halloween song to listen to. Hey there, Delilah. What was your movie to watch? I don't remember. Us. I remember it. Cameron says Us, and his song is There Hey Delilah. Happy almost Halloween. And birthday.
It is almost my birthday.
We'll talk about it next
What
one.
are we doing? Hold on. What are we doing for my birthday?
I don't know. We'll talk about it next time.
Are you planning something? Because I talked to Joanna about this week, and I was like, I asked
for
her
like on your birthday, October, right
for my
now,
birthday.
this month.
No, next year's birthday, dumbass.
I don't do birthdays on time, so I didn't know if you meant
No.
I haven't
'Cause
planned a
asked her, I was
party.
like, should I ask him or should you ask him? Because if it's a surprise, he's not going to want to tell me, but he'll tell you.
I literally have nothing planned.
Oh, okay, but I need to know that so I don't make plans and you get upset and cry again. He's not his birthday party.
I never once did that.
Yes, you
People were there to party, so I didn't care anymore.
No. Happy birthday, Cameron. Let's invite all of my friends. I know, like dad who has no friends. For your birthday, I think you would want me to invite my friends. Like,
Oh yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
it's Dad's birthday and she invites 7 of her friends. It's like, yeah, he loves hanging out with your work friends that he's met twice.
I'm sure he's okay with it. But
He doesn't have any. Nobody likes Ron. I don't get
No.
it. I feel bad for Ron. We should set up like a dating profile
friend.
for him, but for friends.
friends, there should be a thing like that. Like you pick your age, friends that you're looking for.
Mhm. And like a few interests and it matches you up.
Know what it should? So the algorithm should be:
Friender.
you you should put in your interests, your hobbies, and then the age range you're looking for. Because, like, if you're an old guy, maybe you just want to, like, be hip and you hang out with, like, if you're, like, 45, you want to hang out with, like, 30-year-olds because you're like, I like that vibe again.
Mm-hmm.
And then the algorithm, like, but it also doesn't stick there.
But,
if you're, like, looking for a 30 to 40-year-old friend, but there's, like, a 20-year-old within the 20s that, like, likes an interest, they're like, maybe.
It's not just for friends, like me looking for you, me looking for him. It's friend group. So, like, if you're trying to make, like, a boy band kind of aspect where it's like, oh, you need the fat guy, you need the good-looking, charming guy, the quiet, like,
crazy guy,
the wild card, and then you need a colored person,
minority.
There
you go.
Yeah,
every group needs one.
Like, say you're just looking for the fat guy, you just type in, like, looking for a fat guy,
extra sized friend.
Yeah, let's just make a new Craigslist.
I think it should
make
be
a new Craigslist.
There'd be, I think then it would, like, become a sub thing where you're like, I'm looking for a group, or a group looking for, like, a person,
like a free agent board.
Well, yeah,
we're on to something.
I think so, because it's already, like, you're almost in the age where it's like, any friends from, like, school or work, like you're slowly not gonna keep hanging out with people from school, because then, like, you meet people from bars or, like, hanging out, and then you actually become friends. You're in a weird, like, shift thing, where it's like, you have this, it's even easier, because if, like, your friends weren't into stealing cars like you find that group. Want to drink, you find those drinking friends.
menmeetmen.com.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good.
Yeah, I think it's only guys doing this.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I mean, if you wanna, we can make a female version. Yeah, just put in your interest, and we'll find you some friends.
I think it's it could be a messy algorithm, though, because that's an easy way for a guy to be like, looking for another friend, girl. That's it. I just want to be friends.
No, you can't.
Then she's like, okay, sure. And then he's like, I think I love you. And she's like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, no, maybe, like, you can't, like, you know how, like, when you're shopping, you add filters, like, oh, I want a blue colored shirt, and I need it in this size.
But then they show you, like,
brand.
Maroon, and they're like, we think you would look good in this.
Yeah, it's like,
and
no,
like,
I just want you to show me what I filtered.
Oh, see, I think the opposite. I think you should show a little extra.
No, just show me what I
Because then you're like,
no, because
yeah, I didn't know I'd like
filtering things. I'm looking for something specific.
Yeah, but then but when it pops up, you're like, you know what? I never thought about it. Maybe I would look good in, like, a rubber ducky shirt. And then they're like, I thought so too, maybe. They're not all...
Hey, just an idea.
Yeah, not all ideas are good ideas.
That's why I would want an ad. Don't show it to me now. I'm looking for something specific. I know what I want. You're making me not want to shop here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But...
What if it's just, like, bingo? Like, it's just, again, it's
group
me, and I'm like... The video pops up. Group. It's like the Powerball of friends. So it's just me, like, all right, friend group A, Terry Carlson, welcome, and then, like, Amber.
No, what if you?
And then you guys all have to meet up that specific day, and if it doesn't work, you throw your name back in.
No, what if, like, you just conducted, like, 100 interviews and you had to make, like, 10 or, like, 20 different groups of friends. There's
like the Netflix love show like that. I love that show. That show's so fun.
No, but, like, it's just you, and you have to interview every single person. And, like,
I would like it.
But, like, what it does is, like, they separate them already for you for, like, archetypes. So, like, here's, like, the leader, and then here's the wild card. Oh. And you interview all the wild cards, and then you, like, sort them. Mm-hmm. Like based off, like, hey, this wild card's a little bit too much for what this leader is. And then, like, this fat guy isn't fat enough for how silly this guy's gonna be.
I think I'd like to have an emo friend. That'd be cool.
I think there's different, like, subcategories of subcategories, because, like,
that I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that broke down. But so, like, the fat guy can be replaced with the emo guy.
No, well, I'm saying in general, I'd like an emo friend. Like, like, if you're emo and, like, you want to be friends,
and then, like, your diverse person can be separated.
Emo.
That's not diverse.
Emos, you're diverse. I appreciate you. I notice you. I see you and I hear you. All right.
And then the leader can be separate. Like who's a good leader archetype friend? Jason Bateman.
He's not really a leader.
No, but like
I wouldn't follow him, but
no,
I
he's
definitely
he's the
like.
pack leader.
I definitely be
He's
like,
the pack leader.
whoever the leader is just like, we gotta do this at noon. Let's go, blah blah blah. Rally the troops, and everyone's kind of cheering. I'm just like, dude's kind of a kiss ass, right?
He's your
like
pack leader.
when Captain America is trying to get the Avengers all rolling. Me and Jason Bateman are kind of in the back, like, yeah. He's
He's
doing
doing a lot today.
He's doing that one again. Yeah, that whole bit. Yeah.
Assemble. Oh my god.
Is it just me or is he like?
Is he always? Is that not original anymore?
Are you when he's just like Avengers assemble? You're like, he never says please, huh? He always does. He thinks I'm just gonna. He snaps his fingers and we come. Especially this last weekend, I was like, grab that, do that. That's not like. Could you imagine? Captain America's like, assemble.
I'm not doing that.
And the Hulk's like, excuse me, one second. Hold on.
I need to go Hulk out for a minute.
I'm not gonna be. I'm triggered.
That is not how you speak.
I'm cancel culture of the Avengers. Iron Man.
Canceler. That's it. That's your superhero name, the Canceler.
Iron Man drops down, just like, you thought you could outsmart us because of this, and I'm like, whoa, Tony.
You swing it on a web like upside down, Tony.
It's just C's. I throw C's and like
It's like the red X from like X Factor.
Silver Surfer rides on a surfboard. I'm on just C's, and I just like dive down. I'm just canceled. I don't know what happened. You just kind of crumble financially and emotionally.
It's like no, you snap and it's like the York peppermint patty we're on top of the mountain. It's this and you're in like a cardboard box. Like you're like what the fuck?
You're just in a. Do you remember the Scrubs episode where they're like, he dates a new girl and it's like he opens a door and it's to everyone who's ever dated her, and that's
just, like,
that's
in the
it.
fog
You're
of-
just in a room with other people, like at a bus state, the DMV, and it's just reading a paper, and you're just like, poof. Welcome.
No,
What's going on? You're like, you've been canceled, man. It's all right. It's not bad here.
no, you snap and you're just like in a fog full of a bunch of people. That canceled.
The
Were you canceled?
the seals from Finding Dory.
You like being canceled, Gerald?
Canceled.
No, those.
I mixed them
seagulls?
up. The seals bit is good though.
Canceled?
You like that? That's the one thing that I know will always make our father cry laughing. That is the one thing. No matter, you could show him tonight and then show him tomorrow night, and he'd still cry.
Gerald.
What a dummy.
That's one of his favorite movies, Finding Nemo, for no reason. I don't.
Yeah,
He's
it's got to
such a
be the
softie.
father part of it. Like the father thing must hit him.
Mm-hmm. He's like, that reminds me of my dad.
Oh my god.
I asked him.
Look at my son with a broken fin.
I asked him because I saw this quote on Instagram and it was like, "Be the best man in your bloodline, or be the best man your bloodline's ever seen."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so me and him were having just like a conversation. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop this quote on him, and I said it, and he just went, and I was like, what? He's like, that's a good one. I was like, okay. So I was like, and he kind of he just sat there for another minute and was like quiet. And this is like a good, nice conversation. He just goes quiet. I'm like, you all right there, big fella? I'm good. Just thinking, like, so who's the best man our bloodline seen? Goes, my dad. I was like, okay.
I think that's the, unless I mean I don't.
Because I think that's like I think everyone's gonna say, "Oh, my dad."
That's what I was gonna say. Unless like your family has a raging like abusive alcoholic or like monster, like unless your dad's like Bundy, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, probably me.
My cousin, I don't know. He's pretty cool. Roger's pretty nice.
Yeah, and then I asked him, I was like, "So what do you need to do to be the best man in your bloodline?" And he got quiet, even more quiet. He sat there and was like, "Got to keep doing what I'm doing." I was like, okay. It's good being Ron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good being Ron.
Yeah. It's funny knowing like what quotes you're already going to take from him, in life where you're going to be like, it's good being me just to piss other people off. You're like, I get it.
Because, one day I'm going to say that in my kitchen and be like, he's such an asshole.
Yeah.
Because we all know he hates being him. It's like,
No, I think he definitely likes.
I love making plastic.
That's like
I
him.
love it.
That's like when he told us how he smoked a cigar every day
Yeah,
at the end of his day, like
No, you
just
don't.
to self-reflect. I believe he totally does sometimes, but it's just so funny if it's like how I see it is like him in his truck, just like.
No, he sits leaning against the truck at the Common Man rest stop. He's like,
Well, I just look at him as like reflecting and just like, I'm proud of myself. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, and he's reflecting on when he didn't think he'd get there, but then like the reality is this: he hates his life, and it's just him like.
he has a literal conversation with a younger version of him that meets him at the rest stop every day.
It would be so crazy to see a younger version of
I
your
don't think I
father.
would get along with him at all.
I already
I
told
think
him, I
me
was
and
like,
him-
I think I'd beat you up, you nerd. He looks like such a
He would beat
dweeb.
the shit out of you.
I know, it'd be so crazy to like
'Cause,
see the
like-
most shape he's ever been in his life, like see that version.
Yeah.
Because he's probably so confident. He's so
Yeah.
witty.
He's so much cooler than we are. Yeah. And like,
Well, when he's like, oh yeah, the couple times we went to Bermuda, like Bahamas,
Aruba.
and you're
I
like,
was like, you went to Aruba? When the fuck?
was
I
like,
forgot
oh.
that you had a childhood.
we went there all the time. Yeah, we went there every summer. And you're like,
Yeah.
huh?
It's like, you had a what? You had a vacation house? You had 2 businesses?
Yeah. That's, I think that's like our most popular clip is just
yeah.
me being
Wait,
a piece of shit.
There was 2 businesses? Yeah.
Wait, we had a sporting goods
You
store?
had a sporting goods store?
Oh, I'm such a prick.
I know.
I have people bring that, like the few people who like kind of know about this will bring it up and be like, "This makes like you definitely did know, right?" I was like, I had no idea. I was like, up until I saw this keychain a couple weeks ago, I still thought it was bullshit. Like that's not good. People know their family bloodline, like
Yeah.
what type of blood they have. They know where they live. If someone goes, "What are you? Like, are you Norwegian? Are you this?"
A little bit of everything.
That's what I say. I go, I'm a little bit of everything. Like, what's that mean?
I'm a mutt.
That's like, I'm 13% Cherokee, and I'm from Switzerland. What are you? What everything, buddy? I'm a dog. I'm afraid.
I'm a dog. I'm the pack leader.
I'm a mix.
I got a little bit of Cocker Spaniel in me.
It's so funny
About
because
7%.
like Maddie's family does the whole like percentage thing, so they'll all the time it comes up and they'll all like compare like I'm 21% this.
That's so white. That's so white.
They do.
Like they're like a Mexican restaurant. She's like, that's spicy. She's like, it's less spicy for me because I'm this. Like,
They're very Maddie hates it when I refer to it as like a family sitcom because it's like you hang out for this time and it's like everyone hugs when they say. They were blown away a little while ago when I said, I think it comes up of birthday cards. Everyone gets a birthday card, everyone envelopes it, everyone signs and like it's pass it around, everyone looks at it. I go, we don't give birthday cards. They go, why? What? And I'm like, I don't
they're
know.
all gonna get you like 4 birthday cards.
I'll probably get I'll get it because that's what they do. Like right now, like her uncle didn't go to her dad's birthday party. Next time we see him, he'll probably have a birthday card. Like they save it and we're like, here you go.
That's so weird to me.
That's
like
it's so foreign. Like their dad used to like really decorate and all that, and it's like we stopped doing Christmas, guys.
Yeah, I was 8 years old when we stopped doing fucking Christmas.
Like ornaments, trees and ornaments. Like we're good.
Memories that you're gonna cherish forever. It's fine. You can go wrap your own gifts.
What do you want? Okay, yeah, here you go.
Here's
early.
Here's your last Christmas in a fucking cat food box.
We were Jewish in the way of like we got gifts before everybody before Christmas, but we took out all the religion, all the meaning, all the boundaries.
Cam, what do you want for Christmas? Already got it. I got my Xbox last week.
What do you?
It's like it's November 1st.
What are you asking Santa for? My parents bought me the new PlayStation. That's what I wanted, so they got it for me. Like, we're doing Thanksgiving turkeys right now. Like, yeah.
My mom got me a PlayStation.
Yeah, but I got it.
You guys want to come over before Christmas? Like we do Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's
I like it better. Christmas Eve is better than Christmas. I think that's because we've always done more on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve is always so much better. Christmas is like you're exhausted.
It's like a letdown.
There's trash everywhere. Yeah. It's
And like you have such high expectations like to do stuff that day, but it's honestly like
no. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on it, like I'm so aggressive for attention and all that, but like that's the version of stuff like I can't do. Like everyone watching you open a gift. Like when when we went do like Christmas stuff with like her family, when we did that, like everyone was opening, like taking turns, and I like kind of skipped mine, or like I'll open it when everyone does really quick because I hate that kind of attention. Like birthdays always were so uncomfortable. Like opening and being like, thank you.
That's why I don't like getting surprises, is because I don't want to give you the wrong reaction. Because like if I like it, there's still a chance that I'm not gonna say anything like good about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how to react. That's
like, is this supposed to be funny or cute, or like, am I supposed to like use this every day?
Joe Mandy has a joke in his Netflix special where he's like, I asked my dad what his like favorite memory, like the most meaningful memory, and he goes, you know what, Joseph, like my favorite memory I ever gave you was that Christmas where I got you that Jega gaming system. I got you this gaming system, and you hugged me and you cried, and that meant so much to me. I gave my kid that. And he goes, the worst thing is I found that gift 2 weeks before, and I already knew I was getting this gaming system. So he goes, but his dad was like a child prosecutor. So he was like, I don't want them to like, his job is to like interrogate kids. He goes, he needs to like believe this. So he's like, when I opened it, he goes, I gave the most over the top fake thing. He goes, I was dancing, I was screaming. He's like, I kissed my dad. He goes, I always thought this was the most outrageous fake thing. My biggest lie in my childhood is my father's favorite memory. It's like,
that's funny.
Yeah, but all right. I mean, we already gave our movies.
Yeah, I'm good.
We're one more week closer to something that nothing really happens, but it's fun. It's a fun month.
Well, we're close to my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, next episode.
1/8.
Oh, it's not even the next one.
15. 19 days.
It throws me off that that's not like in the actual calendar set up, so it always throws me off.
That my birthday's not circled? Is that what you just asked?
It's Friday.
My birthday's on a Friday.
25th.
I have a game that next morning.
That kind of sucks.
So do you.
Yeah, but it's not my birthday. My birthday is... I don't have a game on January 20th. That would be crazy.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No. But...
I love it.
No. We can plan and talk about your birthday then.
Okay. On January 20th?
Yeah, January 20th. We'll talk about your birthday. But, all right, 1 week closer to Halloween. Yahoo.
I can't wait for your birthday so I can just not mention it for the whole month before, and you'll be so pissed just waiting for me to like bring it up.
It's December before my birthday. Everyone's talking about Christmas. No one cares about birthdays yet.
Are we gonna do like a Hanukkah episode and
Yeah, we'll do themed.
Christmas?
That's what I mean. Look at Halloween. Yeah.
What color is you gonna do?
Green and red, maybe.
Green and red.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
That's probably actually smart.
Yep. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Show up and see. Find out. 1 more week. Nope. Wow. Not another week, though. I don't know. Forget it.
There's 1 episode.
2
episodes.
And then 3.
3 episodes. And then...
Actually, that probably won't...
one.
29th probably isn't even there. Yeah, there's only 2.
What's not on the
Because the 31st is a Monday. 18th and the 19th and 26th are Wednesdays, and that's when these come out, so there's only 2 more.
No. 31st... Wait, is this a Friday? No,
but it's not set up the right way.
Yeah.
This is set up for Tuesdays.
Wait.
So the 12th is Wednesday.
What's today? The 11th?
Yeah.
So there's this episode coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this one that we're filming right now.
Yeah.
So 1 episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes.
Yeah.
4 episodes, and then 5
No.
comes out on Halloween.
You want one to come out on Halloween.
I thought,
which is a Monday.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb. There's no numbers here. It's
Yeah.
just lining up with the 20th.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dumb. Ignore me.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll see you on Halloween.
Wait, the 12th is Halloween. Or wait, no. Today's the this is being released on the 12th. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
All right. Well, welcome to almost apparently Halloween.